Perfecto. Estamos hablando de una asamblea pública del Community Advisory Commission que se va a llevar a cabo el día 16 de octubre, lunes, este próximo lunes, de 6 a 7 y media de la tarde en 34004 de la calle 128 en Pearl Blossom, donde Michael dice que él vive y que va a asistir, por supuesto. Es la oportunidad de platicar con los miembros de este grupo de cuáles son las recomendaciones que ellos hacen para el mejoramiento de la relación entre el departamento del sheriff y la comunidad en general. Así es que pueden ir con mucho gusto y se va a transmitir también en Facebook Live, en Instagram Live. They are going to also make a, a, a how do you say, a broadcast in Facebook Live and Instagram Live. So if you cannot go, at least you can participate there. No?
Oh, so they're going to be recording it and putting it out
Yeah, broadcast is
on
live.
Facebook and
Dice
that other thing.
Facebook Live and yeah, and in the other side they put more than one. And in the other Instagram.
Instagram. I keep forgetting what that symbol is. So yeah, that's the Instagram symbol.
Instagram y Facebook va a estar
Right.
ahí para que usted pueda participar si no tiene tiempo de ir. So it's an excellent opportunity for everyone to participate there. Este, uh, Michael, how do you see the mental health problems? We see so many homeless, but it's not only homeless, no? The students, the
Well,
community in general. There are so many people with mental health problems at this time after COVID, I believe.
uh, in the 70s, I think it was around 75, 76. Um, I picked up a book written by Alvin Toffler. It's called Future Shock. And in that book, he was actually um, talking about the future and anticipating that uh, these kinds of things would be happening. That people would they would be able to change the color of their hair and wear whatever color they wanted. Now they're doing it. He was saying that people were going to be choosing different kinds of lifestyles as opposed to the nuclear family. Now we're doing that. He was also saying that, or commenting on the fact that there would be new and improved drugs for relaxation and focus and the kinds of things that happens with people's minds. Now we're doing it. And he also warned that the backdrop of all of these changes that are destined to happen for the future will come with some challenges for mental health because a lot of people won't be able to keep up with all the changes that will be happening because they'll be happening so rapidly. And I think that's what we're in the process of trying to process, if you will, as a species, because there's so much. If you take into account the cell phone that you have in your hand, that cell phone is the oldest piece of technology a kindergartner will remember. What else will they have to deal with? What else will be happening between then or between now and the time they graduate from high school? Well, we're already talking about and dealing with the impact of IA or AI, excuse me, artificial intelligence. That's creeping into the software. That's creeping into the use of this technology. So there's a lot of things to wrap your head around and a lot of challenges for people that just can't keep up with all that, notwithstanding the fact that there are certain impacts and certain things that are a part of our diet, a part of we ingest so much stuff. It's just not natural food anymore. A lot of the food that we eat is ingested by animals that have been fed all kinds of growth hormones and nutrients and things that probably is contributing to it.
How depressive panorama you painted.
Sorry. That's what Alvin Toffler was saying, though, he anticipated what happened. I used to show a film in my psychology class. It was called Future Shock, and they displayed some of the things he was talking about.
Nos está hablando de un autor de un libro que se llamaba el Shock Futuro y todas las implicaciones que iban a tener. Dice que él describía que las personas iban a poderse pintar el pelo de otro color, iban a poder hacer muchas cosas que antes no se hacían, ¿no? Que iba a haber un cambio dramático en la sociedad con muchas cosas nuevas que cada quien iba a inventar y que ese mismo tipo de cambios pues iba a ser un choque cultural para muchas otras de las personas y que íbamos a pasar un proceso de adaptación que iba a ser difícil. Y efectivamente es lo que hemos estado viendo, que muchísimas cosas que han pasado, dice, por ejemplo, en el avance de la tecnología, dice, lo más viejo que se van a acordar los niños ahora de la tecnología que tenemos ahora va a ser el teléfono celular. Cuando ellos vayan a high school, a lo mejor eso ya ni existe. Do you remember the first cell phone, what size was?
The big, yeah, the block, they were like block phone, they were like bricks. And they plugged into the car, and they looked ridiculous by today's comparison. But I have a friend who worked for Nokia many years ago, and he said, you know why the cell phones are the size that they are? He says because Americans won't gravitate to how small this technology could really be. They have to hold on to something. They have to. They,
Well, if you are going to pay $1,000 for a phone,
exactly.
you want something, no?
Exactly. Well, I'll tell you, more than what I used to do with my cell phone, I can do with my watch. Half of what I do on my cell phone now, I can see and do with my watch.
And even you can watch the time, eh?
Yeah, I can watch the time. I can watch my messages. I can do a lot of stuff with my Apple Watch is connected to my Apple phone.
But can you make a phone call from here?
I can't make a phone call, but I can answer a phone call and talk on my watch.
That's the problem.
What?
Forget about it. You cannot make a phone call.
I don't want to make a phone call. I don't want to talk to half the people that call me, much less make a call.
Estamos hablando de los avances de la tecnología, perdone. Y cómo dice que ahora su teléfono, su reloj puede hacer todas las funciones de su teléfono, excepto hacer una llamada telefónica, pero lo que estamos viendo es efectivamente tantísimos avances de la tecnología. Estamos recordando un teléfono celular cuando salieron, era como del tamaño de un ladrillo. Y él dice que un amigo le dijo, lo que pasa es que las personas no pueden, la sociedad americana no puede recibir lo que debería ser un teléfono celular, un tamaño tan pequeño se podría desarrollar. Digo, claro, porque estamos pagando $1,000, queremos ver algo tangible. Pero este teléfono celular podría ser como su reloj de Michael, que puede hacer todo, absolutamente todo, excepto hacer llamadas telefónicas, pero puede recibir llamadas telefónicas. Estos son los milagros de la tecnología. I think also what had made the situation worse was the pandemic, ¿no?
Well, in terms of technology, I think the pandemic actually woke people up and forced them to use it where they hadn't been using it before.
No, but I was talking about mental health.
Oh, well, that. Oh, yes. People are gregarious creatures, and we need one another because each person watches other people to learn how to act and react to certain circumstances and situations. Well, if you don't have that community, that visual impact, and the ability to look at others and see how they act and react, you won't know how to act and react. And especially for younger children, say K3, kindergarten, first, second, third grade, they're losing a lot of social context and social development. And will they regain it? I don't know, because there's so much that is critical in our growth and development that's lost when you're separated from other people.
Estábamos hablando, le platicaba yo que si el problema de la salud mental, se hizo peor precisamente por el COVID. Dice, sí, desafortunadamente esa falta de contacto social, porque necesitamos el contacto social para poder adaptarnos a esta sociedad y a la hora que estos jóvenes, estando encerrados en casa por tanto tiempo, no tuvieron la oportunidad, pues va a ser un gran problema que les va a afectar. Vamos a ir a un corte. We are going to take a break. Regresamos con Kaiser Permanente, una entrevista. Hasta la vista, babies.